Okay, we're back on the stream, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello.
Excited to bring you some Monkey Ball 2 action. Got our good friend Yutori here. Alright, I am going to get the countdown going here, and we'll get started in just a second. Alright, and away we go. This is Monkey Ball 2. You guys are going to have me on commentary. I hope you're excited.
I was say I don't know anything about this game, so I sure hope Golden can.
I have played just a little bit of Monkey Ball 2 in my day. So actually, I don't know if you guys knew this. Not that you want to hear my story, but the reason I got into speedrunning in the first place was that my roommates in college like randomly started seeing who could beat Monkey Ball 1 and 2 the fastest. Like, we just like come home from school that day and be like, oh, hey, how fast you beat it today? Oh, you know, it took me an hour and a half. Oh, okay. And then I thought, oh, there must be some other people that do this. And hey, I found SRL. But anyway, the reason I bring that up is
that's actually the day speedrunning was born, I think.
I think it was, actually, yeah.
It's incredible.
It's written in Genesis, I think. But Monkey Ball 2, like one of the major differences I feel like in Monkey Ball 2 from Monkey Ball 1 is that you have a lot of these stages that are kind of gimmicky and based around things like hitting these buttons that are, they're like remote control buttons. You know, they can start the stage, they can stop the stage, they can fast forward the stage. So there are a lot of these kind of gimmicky stages that rely on those switches. And the speedrun will kind of go around that in a lot of places. But that's kind of one of the major differences I feel like between this game and Monkey Ball 1. Monkey Ball 1, I felt like most of the stages were strictly based on your, you know, from a casual perspective, from your platforming. And here they kind of give you a lot of options to tackle each stage. So World 1, there's not a whole lot going on here. There's a couple of nifty jumps here. This stage actually here, this 1-7, you should be able to launch himself all the way up to the goal. There it is. Yeah, so you're going to see a lot of just kind of skipping the actual routes of the stage in this game. You can gain momentum very easily. And a lot of it is just manipulating the camera to line it up like that.
So I guess one of the differences between a game like Monkey Ball and a game like Korimpa, which we just saw, is that Monkey Ball has sort of a maximum possible like tilt that you can apply to the level. So I guess it's more about like working with kind of within that than just like being able to like, you can't just like make yourself jump at will. You gotta like use the stage to kind of get yourself in the air, for instance.
Yep. All right, curved bridge here. I think if I remember correctly, the cycle on this stage is really tight. Like you got to get there pretty early to make the first cycle. Looks like he made it in time, no problem. So this is story mode, so it's going to cover, you know, 10 worlds of 10 stages, I believe is the total. And one thing that's kind of weird about this story mode is, so from the developer's perspective, they sort of scatter the difficulties of stages throughout each world. So there's going to be some stages later on in the game that you're like, why is this in this world? It's so easy. And then there are stages earlier on where you're going to see them and just think, what are they doing so early in the game? And the requirement in order to move on to the next world is that you had to clear all of them. It's not even like, you know, 7 out of 10 or something. So definitely remember casually playing it and getting stuck in a couple places. This is kind of a cool one. We're just going to ignore the actual intended route. A little pause buffer to ricochet off. There's a lot of this too. I don't know if they were quite aware, but when they created these segments on these stages like this with these kind of tiny walls, you can ride the tiny walls in a lot of cases. All right, so gravity slider. You can gain a lot of speed on this one. If you actually ride on the platform in this stage, it pushes against you pretty heavily, and you spend a lot of time rolling down, so that's why he's jumping there. Interims, I don't remember if they take the first route on this one or not. First route is the fastest one, but it's also the most aggressive. They just go straight down the first one, yeah. Yeah, so this is another example, interims like that stage there. There's 3 different goals, and some of them are like trivial to get to, and then the harder one there, gotta play a little bit more aggressive. This is another like jump across the stage. Kind of cool.
I'll take a minute here to talk about the marathon and the incentives and stuff while the monkey flies around the screen. This is JRTA4. If you're just tuning in, this is Super Monkey Ball 2 by Mecha Yutori. JRTA4 is... Let me post it in here. Where's the info one? I don't remember. Maybe Muba just does that every once in a while. Yeah. Anyways, JRTA4 is raising money for 4 Japanese runners, 2 Yoshi's Island speedruns. That's Poir and Yamayu, and then 2 people in the Big Mega Man Relay playing Mega Man 2, Shoka and Zaraki. So if you're interested at all in helping them get to America, across the pond, in the big metal bird in the sky,
Yeah.
Be a friend of the stream and just give a donation. We don't need much. We need less than $400 to get to our goal. Everybody here donated less than $1. We would just be done. So any little bit will help. Anything you can spare.
I'd like to point out that if you try to do that, it will actually kick you out because I think you have to donate at least one.
Let's donate at least $1.
At least
and
$1.
Let's not listen to me. At least $1.
But I do like the sentiment, though. Yes, we're that close to the goal, guys. That the number that you need to donate is getting, per person is going way down.
I bet you could go to your couch and reach around in it and find 4 quarters, and then just send that money on in.
Sounds good. And you become a friend of the stream by doing that. So
well, yeah, that's true. That's an official title, by the way. That can go on a resume.
That's right. I like the pause buffer strat there on dribbles. You use the first kind of bouncing blob, and it launches you over to the goal. This is a nice plug. This website, as far as I know, doesn't exist anymore, but they just put the URL for the development team in the game. I think that site is dead right now. Somebody can confirm. If I remember correctly, Mad Rings... Well, okay, so he's going to try and go a little faster, but I'm pretty sure Mad Rings is one of those stages you can just hold forward and you win. It's another thing Monkey Ball 2 has a couple of. And then they have a lot of these options stages like this, so you can kind of pick your path. But as you'll see, Yutori likes to take a couple different paths, hopping from the second one to the first. Alright, this one's going to be a launch off the side of the platform, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he's just going to go right off the starting platform, skip everything. There's quite a few stages in this game that I feel like the reaction, like Kobe. I feel like Kobe is appropriate. You're kind of like lining up a long shot. It's a 3-pointer from downtown.
The game's just incredibly impressive to watch.
It's fun to play.
I feel like all these things are stuff that any casual player would just either take super slow or I don't know. It's just like I feel like getting a grasp of how the level is moving around your monkey it seems very very difficult to me.
Yeah, I feel like the speedrun appeal of it is just immediately obvious too. Like when I was playing it casually, I kind of did some of this stuff on my own too, where it's like, hey, I really wonder if I can jump off this platform and just hit the goal. Or this is another one of the stages. I think if you hold straight up, you win this stage. But let's see what he does. Might not be straight up. I thought this was one of them.
Hey, all
He's
right,
going
the
pretty quick.
donations are just flying in. We have $1 from friend of the stream, B Jones. Here are my 4 quarters. Perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Thank you so much. Any other 4-quarter finders?
We'll take
Send them on in.
That was a really cool strat there on Dynamic Maze. So that's the stage where the walls kind of move up and down throughout the course of the 60 seconds. And instead of worrying about those walls, he just rides on top of them.
We have friend of the stream, Dan Sidney, with $5, who says, my couch has 5 pillows, and there were 4 quarters under each. What do? Thinking face emoji. Well, I think you figured it out. Nice work. Thank you so much. Both of you guys, if you'd like it to go to any incentive, just post it in chat. I'm watching. Get it all set up for you guys.
Yep. This stage is brutal. I always had trouble. The camera in this game is so unforgiving when you're being launched like this, but looks like he got it. It's just such a small platform to try and land on. And you're battling the camera the whole time. Oh, this is everyone's favorite, Tonic's favorite stage. This is Randomizer. As if we didn't have a randomizer in the event already. There's another one. Nothing really random about that stage, though. Now that I think about it, everything on that stage is stable. He's going to pause buffer for a specific time here on coin slots, I think. Or, yeah, maybe not. Maybe just going right for it. I didn't see. I might have missed it. Arthropod. This is like the first stage, I think, in the game that has a 10-star difficulty rating. And that was really good. Just jumping underneath the platform there. So the Seesaw Bridges stage, if you lose your speed at any point later on, you'll just get kind of thrown off the side. He needs to be going fast enough on each of these. And to kind of tip him back and forth. Run's looking pretty good so far. Okay, this is actually the first stage in the expert mode of the game if you're playing outside of story mode, I believe. I think it's the first stage. He's going to try and gap skip this, I think. Oh, maybe not. Just going to take the intended path, it looks like. You can jump up to that goal, but it's pretty tricky from the start of the game there. I don't blame him for doing that. And this stage is supposed to fall to like a series of different platforms, but I think we're just going to go right to the goal. Sounds good. Melting Pot, this is another one casually that's really annoying. You have all these balls kind of bouncing around in the box, but again, Yutori knows how to get around him. So here we see kind of the remote control in play. This is on like double speed, so these platforms are moving much faster than they're supposed to. And he makes it look easy. There's a hidden switch behind the warp gate there that slows down the platforms. That's a really cool setup there. He rewinds the beads, and then by the time he gets over to the pause button, the platform is completely stable. Another jump one. This one's a little bit more forgiving. There's a couple different exits on this one. I'll just take the first one.
$2 from Cyclops Dragon, who gives us a nice fun fact about Super Monkey Ball. He says, fun fact, the stage tilt is just a visual effect. You can disable it with external cheats, and the game plays exactly the same. How interesting. Did not know that. I'd be interested to see that. That'd be a good donation incentive, except it might make the game impossible for the runners, I guess.
It might, yeah.
I just realized that as I was saying it out loud. Cyclops Dragon, if you want that to go to something, put it in chat.
Put it in the chat. Toggle. Okay, so that stage there, I feel like everybody that plays this game casually beats it the speedrun way. Because you try to move slowly the first couple times, and it's just impractical. You end up falling at some point. So everybody just tries to gun it at some point, and they figure it out. By the way, I believe is the prize block, it hasn't shifted yet, right? We're still on
KSS, that's right. Any $5 donation all the way up until Twilight Princess is going to enter you into a raffle to win a copy of Kirby Superstar for the Super Famicom. So, any $5 donation, whatever you like, $5. And of course, the overall grand prize of $25, any $25 donation at any point in the marathon, all the way up until the very end, the very last turn of Mario Party, you have a chance to win a Super Famicom to play your copy of Kirby Superstar that you just won, as well as a copy of Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, all courtesy of Retro Psycho.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen this pause buffer. Oh, that was sick. This is not as easy as it looks either. These bridges, very narrow.
I don't know about you, but that does not look easy to me.
No, and it's curved too, so it's even more annoying. Narrow peaks, if I remember. You just, yeah, this is another hold forward stage.
So it's not right away, but Shovel Knight is coming up in about 2 runs. So let's see if we can get this New Game Plus boss kill demonstration goal met. You're at $80 out of $120, or out of $200, $120 left. So any donations you have, please send them that way so we can see the boss kill demonstration.
All right, this is the pinnacle of stage design in Monkey Ball 2. Switch Inferno is a stage that has, I think, like 36 switches on it. Maybe more, maybe it might be like 48. Only one of them activates the goal, and the other ones send walls in from the sides to knock the monkey ball like completely off the stage. So, the ultimate trial and error stage. Pinnacle of game design. Folders is another interesting stage because they drop the platforms, but they never drop the sides, so you can just ride the sidewall. Oh, I think he's trying to do a jump there. Jump up the bridge vertically, we'll have to climb it normally instead. Should still be able to make the cycle though, this is pretty forgiving. So you said we got like $120 to go for the Shovel Knight incentive?
That's right. We're at 80 out of 200. Shovel Knight is up. After this, we have one more ball game by mid-boss, and then right after that is Shovel Knight. So by the end of Shovel Knight, let's see if we can't meet that incentive. And within it, Dark Forest is it's a short game, so
Yeah,
no waiting.
If you guys want to see the Shovel Knight showcase,
When you do,
get those donations in.
I like these stages where there's no interaction at all with the stage, and you just ignore everything and go to the goal.
Speaking of that, this is a really cool one. I guess there's kind of interaction in this stage, but Flock has all these tiny little platforms, and they're just a complete mess, like moving in random directions. But it turns out you can navigate that at top speed, or close enough to top speed anyway. It's pretty impressive. Oh, he went a little too fast there, and wasn't able to hang on. Gets the transfer this time. Oh, that's unfortunate. Jumped a little too early down the side of the platform there. So there's another stage. You're supposed to go kind of on the inside there and jump from level to level. Okay, this stage is a punisher for casual play. You need to sort of maintain your speed through these bracelets. Oh, I didn't line it up right there. But he's going to try and, I think, gap skip this. Just go around, straight across instead of around. And there it is. Very nice. Yeah, casually that stage is brutal. Usually run out of momentum. Quick turn, I believe, is another one of the stages where you just hold up. You know, the more I'm looking at it, it's like I kind of remember. There are a lot of stages in this game that can be won just by holding up.
Well, it looks terrifying.
I think that's the point. Yeah, they just try and scare you off of it, and you don't think to try it.
Thank God for GameCube controller notches in this game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing about this run in particular too, I don't feel like the terms safety strats have applied in a lot of places. I feel like Yutori's gone for a lot of the really aggressive stuff. It's cool to see. A couple safety strats here and there, but nothing major. I think earlier in the run he was kind of flirting with the record pace. Alright, this is going to be one where he just leaps to the, I think it's the advanced goal. Yeah, there's a couple goals on that stage, but you can line up to land in the advanced one. You gonna get enough momentum there? I think you got it, yeah. Very nice.
This is just such an impressive watch.
Yeah. Well, I think what's really cool about it too is that, I don't know, casually, like one of the things I didn't like about this game is that it felt like a lot of the stages relied on like really gimmicky things like the remote control buttons. And you can use them to your advantage in the speedrun, but a lot of those stages, it's almost like you're in a better spot ignoring them or, you know, leaving the stage intentionally like more difficult rather than going out of your way and, you know, playing with the remote control. Oh, I see. Okay, he was hoping for the boost there and didn't get it on the first life. It's another stage where if you're just too far down the slope, there's no recovery. Made that look easy. This is, I think, one of the first stages that I was asking questions about when I played casually. I'm like, man, can you just jump to the goal on this one? Because it'd be pretty cool if you could. And it turns out that yes, the answer is always yes in Monkey Ball 2. And that one you actually hit the like expert goal or whatever you want to call it, the red goal.
I really like stories like that where everybody has. I feel like a lot of people have them. The sort of just I started speedrunning and didn't know anything about the community. I just wanted to try to go fast and
I didn't realize what I was doing. Right.
I mean, one of mine was definitely Super Meat Boy, where I was just competing with friends and we were just like trying to do the worlds fast.
Yeah. We used to have there was a game on Xbox Live Arcade, Marble Blast Ultra or something like that, and that had leaderboards. So I would always try to get like the fastest time on, and in that game, you could grab timers like hourglasses in the level, and it would reduce your overall time.
Oh.
So you had to try and route like grabbing the hourglasses.
No RTA. That's all right. You had no
in-game time. That dreaded in-game time, but it was fun. Like I don't know. Friends were trying to beat each other's times and stuff. Pretty cool.
Triple frame perfect trick, huh?
Yeah, lining up this one on Guillotine, he's going to reset, I think, there. It's kind of tricky. And there it is, the home run. It's a really cool looking strat when you get it.
So now, does this game run, and maybe this is a dumb question, does this game run at 100 FPS? So is every number, it looks like they're pausing for specific numbers, but
I guess
maybe you just can't see some numbers on pauses.
Yep. I think it's one of those visual tricks. Tricks of the mind. It's kind of a cool one. So they're playing air hockey on this stage, but you can just sort of know where the puck is going to be. Yeah, World 9 and 10 in this game are really fascinating, like casually and in the speedrun. There's some really unique stage designs. I like World 10, I think it has a stage called Labyrinth. And I actually don't know if there's an intended way for you to beat that stage. I don't know if there's a route that just exists. I'm pretty sure like one of the things you have to do to beat Labyrinth is like take advantage of the slopes and like gap jump in a bunch of places. If there is an intended route, I don't think I ever found it playing it casually. Just like made up something. This one's a race against the clock. I mean, he's not going to have any trouble with the race, but you're supposed to like go all the way over to the right, hit a switch, and then kind of race all the way back around the stage.
That is an excellent question, Cyclops Dragon, and in fact it is true. Somebody did donate $5.02. Friend of the stream, Tsukigato, donates $5.02 and says, I'm doing my part. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tsuki, if you want to say in chat what you'd like that to go to.
Shoutouts to the 502.
I recommend the Shovel Knight incentive. And yes, shoutouts to 502. Journey to Silius. I'm gonna have a hard time with that one, I think.
That one's already happened, yeah.
How about Mario Party 2 or Mario Party 3 or maybe the Shovel Knight Showcase?
Shovel Knight is the most pressing one at the moment, for sure.
How about Shovel Knight? Mario Party 2. Alright, we got it. That's alright. Mario Party 2 is at 92930. That's almost $1,000 to Mario Party 2. And Mario Party 3 is at 685. So if you'd like to see Mario Party 3, you gotta get those donations in. So
yeah, so this is an interesting stage. Just gonna try and gap skip like that. And it's not far off from like the casual solution I ended up finding playing the game. It's just sort of a really weird stage where your movement is sort of limited to climbing up slopes and then seeing what you can jump to. Here's another stage. I believe the entire stage here is just climbing staircases. This stage rotates every couple of seconds. You know the solution, you know the solution. You don't, you're flying all over the screen. This is a cool one. So this stage spells the word invisible on the ground. And then after it does that, it shuts the lights off. So you have to remember how the word invisible is spelled in their sort of like pseudo-cursive language. Or, if you're speedrunning the game, you can just go really fast.
Invisible. We have another donation. Thank you to friend of the stream, Radius89, who donates $50 and says, Shovel Knight, yo. Thanks so much. That puts Shovel Knight at only a mere $70 away. A mere $70. Mirror is in Meerkat, dollars is in dollars.
Oh my gosh, this strat is so aggressive. So normally you're supposed to ride on top of the letters that are rotating, and Yutori's trying to like launch himself directly into the letters instead of taking the the obvious path there. It's such a hard strat to line up too.
Oh, that's cool with like the slope of the letter. That's neat.
Nice. What I love about Monkey Ball 2, by the way, is there's this bizarre story going on in the background that just I don't understand how like the rolling of the balls plays into any of this, but I guess it's just a pursuit.
Don't worry about it. I mean,
we
it's a
don't have to know.
monocle.
Yeah.
Thank you for the run. GG. We have another donation, real fast, a quick one from Tsukigato, who says, another 502 says, take two, since I didn't know Shovel Knight was pressing. Here's 502 to it as well. Thank you.
Yes, thanks for
Shovel
the donations.
Shovel Knight is $65 away. Well, $64.98 away.
From being met?
From being met, that's right.
Whoa. Well, it's certainly possible with your donations. We could get there. We have one more run before Shovel Knight, and you can donate during the actual run of it as well.
Right. It is only possible with your donations, as a matter of fact.
It's true.
Thank you to Mecha Yutori. Excellent run through Monkey Ball 2. Thanks to Golden for harkening back.
Man, I can't believe I got to commentate this game twice this year. You guys are letting me get away with too much, I think. But I got away with one there.
Oh my goodness. The donations are just flying in.
Oh,
we
yeah?
have Goo. I'm not going to say friend. I'm going to say cherished companion of the stream who donates $70 and says Shovel Knight. Thank you.
Shovel Knight. Awesome.
And Saldia donates $250, also a friend of the stream, who says, I found 10 quarters. Let's get Shovel Knight in there. That's right. That's $72.50 together. When we work together, it is much better. And guys, we hit Shovel Knight. So nice work. Look at that. Yes, asking you shall receive. Very good work. So we're done with Shovel Knight. The incentive has been met. You guys will be getting a New Game Plus boss kill demonstration at the end of Shovel Knight, right after this very next run. Good work. Thank you. That puts us at just above $250 left to meet the total donation. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
$260 roughly, and we're done. We got him here. Just want to say thanks to everybody who's been donating. Thanks to all the runners. Thanks to everybody involved, the restreamers, everybody. So, yep, that's a good point, DP. The only incentive that is left is Bubble Bobble, the good ending. We are at, let's see here, we're at $121 out of 200, 79 left. Bing, bang, bong. It'd be easy to knock that one out. But again, thank you to Yutori. And up next, we have Mid-Boss within a deep forest. He's going to be doing 100% without glitches. So,
all right, hold on just a second, because I've asked for Yutori to give us a little extra, a little bonus.
Ooh, okay, first.
Yeah, we're ahead of schedule here, so here we go. I think he's spelling out what he's going to be playing. There we go. Gonna get some monkey target action for you.
Oh, baby.
Let's see if the speedrunner can be the high scorer as well.
So, who in the stream is going to throw down a small donation if Yutori hits the center target?
There we go. I like that.
Who is going to throw down just a small donation? $5. $5. If Yutori hits the middle. Who's going to do it? Who's in? Who has the cojones? Real fast, before we get started, I'm just going to read these two other donations from a couple friends. We have Kagi714, who donates $5. No comment. Thank you. Tronbone, again, donating $15, saying, come on, guys. Let's meet that goal. Thank you, guys. Kagi and Tronbone, if you guys want to post where you want to put those, put them in chat. Personally, I think it's looking like gone to me.
Okay, so 3 rounds of monkey target, 3 chances to hit the center. Here we go, everybody.
This is exciting.
I love these mini games. I thought this game was just the most clever, like, value for your money. There's so many mini games in Monkey Ball too.
Oh baby, here we go.
Oh, getting the magnet. This is it. Okay, gonna stick the landing. Whoa, oh my gosh. Easy every time.
$7.50. Oh my god. Anyone who committed to donate
who's donating a cent a point here? That was the $24 round right there.
Oh my god.
This is getting expensive real fast.
Yep.
All right, round 2. This one's a little bit different, little different target here. It's got to move across the narrow path there, grabbing the bonus points for swag.
What are the stars? The stars are points. Is that how that works?
The multiplier.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. All right, tough to lose speed on this one, but you got to lose speed. Oh my goodness, almost got the 1,000. So close. Another 1,500.
All right, last one. Here we go.
All I'm saying is we need some monkey target competition at HDQ.
Ooh, very much so.
This is the true esport right here. All right, so this final one is shaped like an X. Tough to approach. Going for the magnet. Oh, there we go. Okay. Everything's looking good so far.
Everything's coming up. Gone.
Okay, there's 1,000 at the very end. Very small. Oh no! Didn't line it up.
Not quite.
Not quite. That's okay.
Ring out.
Just wanted to prove that he was human, indeed.
Oh, that's absolutely. That's that's humility in its finest form. Yutori, thank you for the monkey target. Anybody in this chat who enjoyed that run, $5, real fast, 5 quick ones will get us there so fast.
JRTA. Awesome. Yes, thanks again, Yutori, for the run. It was a lot of fun. We'll be right back. We're going to set up for the next run with Mid-Boss running within a deep forest. So stick around, everybody.
Stick around.